All right, since I got you guys on reactions here, what do you guys? I want to pull this. I want to pull this on my stream real quick. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second before I get into this next topic. You probably already saw it. Poll first. Create a new poll. All right, the question: who wins in the fight? Hypothetically, one gorilla, one silverback gorilla, or 100 men. Okay. Okay, 100 men versus one gorilla. All right. 100 men. Gorilla. Oops. I'm gonna pull it first. Let's do 2 minutes. All right. You guys have 2 minutes to vote. Who wins on this matchup? Who wins? You guys gotta vote. Vote. I want to know who wins. I see you guys are on there. All right, you guys gotta vote. I voted on here as well, but you guys got two solid minutes before I start the next video here because I cannot have it that long. Yeah, 100 men or one gorilla. Let's see. We'll find out here shortly. So, let's see. Then we'll get into this next video here. Yeah. So, let's see. Poll's almost done. I'm not gonna click on it. I'm just gonna wait till it shows until the poll ends, and then we'll see what the responses are. And then we'll get into the video here. All right, let's see. Poll ended. You guys voted gorilla. Yeah. So on the poll, you guys voted gorilla. Okay. I mean, I'm in agreement with you. But those who voted for 100 men, what are your guys' like takes? Like, what is your reasoning behind that? I think the gorilla will win it. Not like, I don't know, man. Take a look at a full-grown silverback gorilla, and tell me you're gonna be first in line to do that. Like, even if you try to blitz it, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Damn. Yeah, no, dude. I don't know how that could happen. Scientists settled the Vir 100 men versus gorilla debate. So, let's see what these scientists have to say about this, because personally, I think that gorilla would win. There's no shot that a gorilla that's just gonna grab somebody like a ragdoll and rip it to shreds like string cheese is gonna win, or is gonna lose to 100 men. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, 16 years have flown by too fast. Way too fast, dude. I don't want to think about that. All right, let's see. What do they say?
That no one knew we needed. You might have seen the simulations, the memes by now. One gorilla, 100 men. Who would win in a fight? The internet has a lot to say.
Yeah, like, look at that thing. It's just going through.
Gorillas
nothing.
aren't built for long fights. They're like sprinters. They explode for about a minute, and then they gas out hard.
Man, I'm taking that gorilla. Man, do people know how big them silverback gorillas are?
Okay.
Surround it, distract it, get on it, you know what I mean?
How are you going to kill it? I haven't heard
Yeah.
one logical
That
response
thing is
or explanation
durable,
because
too.
obviously no tools are allowed.
If we have 100 men out there who are willing to die, give me the men.
100 men versus a silverback gorilla. I want to see 100 men versus a critical thought.
Okay.
Okay.
That's funny.
Here's what's not a critical thought. Let's visualize this for a little bit.
400
We're
pounds.
talking about a 400-pound animal that can grow up to 6 feet tall. According to the experts, the average silverback gorilla weighs somewhere between 5 to 10 times, or is actually 5 to 10 times stronger than us humans. And just like a lot of you are guilty of out there, mostly guys, we have spent way too much time today thinking about all of this, to the point that we actually created a very unofficial Stay Tuned Now poll at work with like 63 to 38% split amongst our team. 63% going to the gorilla, but what do the experts say? Our next guest
That's
has
what
over
I'm
2
saying, the
decades
gorilla.
of experience studying and researching gorillas. Thank you so much for indulging with us here, Dr. Tara Stoinski. Yeah, I know this is a weird conversation, and
Let's see.
I want
I
to
win
say that
100%.
this is,
Brew, I'll put money on you.
This is a dumb
I think Brew's
conversation,
got
and
it.
I'm hoping we can talk about way more pressing matters in a second. But can you just settle this for us real quick? Like, if 100
Yo, should I go to the
normal,
zoo
unarmed guys
real
got
quick
into
and
a
like
fight
ask
with
them
one
if I can
gorilla,
interview a gorilla
how
and
would
ask
it
him
go?
its input on who would win? You think they would let me?
Well, it's a very interesting question.
Don't need
and it's
the
been
other
super
99
fun
men
to see
group.
how much it has engaged people on the
Honestly,
internet.
I think
talk
Drew's
about
got it by
gorillas all day
himself. I
long,
think
so
the other
I love that
99 men
people
could
are
just be
talking
there
about them
for
as well.
to give him water.
I
low-key.
don't think there's a definitive
Hey,
answer, but I
hope
have
you're
to
doing
say
well.
that I would be on the side of the humans in this case.
What?
Gorillas come to this with, a ton of power, all that upper body strength. You can see them here kind of just smashing people right and left. They've got incredible jaw strength. But I think the sheer number of humans that they would be up against and the fact that humans could hopefully coordinate their behavior, tag team, take a little bit of a rest while the gorilla would just be going full steam the whole time would really put the advantage in for
So,
the humans.
Exhaustion.
Yeah,
That's a big
I mean,
one
like
I've
the
seen
fact that we can
in
all
the
communicate
arguments.
and I guess kind of critically think would give the advantage to the humans. And also, like, if I was in that
do you-
fight and I was one of those guys and I saw
how do you
somebody get
penetrate to
mauled,
it?
I would probably
Pause.
run the other way,
Not like
which
that.
would give the advantage to the gorilla there. But jokes aside,
smashing
like,
people right and left.
I don't know.
Dude, that's what
we
I'm
have fun
saying.
thinking about this, or if guys do for some reason. And yet, the saddest part of all this is when you think about man versus gorilla and like what's already gone wrong with gorillas being so endangered and how that's happened historically. Like, if these hypothetical men decided to go to therapy instead of fighting gorillas, what kind of world do you think we might share now with gorillas?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's a really great point. I think the fight that we're talking about here is a little bit misguided because really gorillas are in a fight and they're in a fight for their survival. So they are considered critically endangered in the wild. So the next level after that is extinction in the wild.
That's sad,
so
man.
definitely the fight that they're in is for their survival on the planet. And what I'm really hoping is I love seeing how
It's
engaged
crazy.
people are about gorillas. I mean, they've played a big part in our mythology and our movies. People are clearly fascinated by them, which is wonderful. And so taking that fascination and maybe turning it into action for gorillas so that they have a future on the planet, is a great outcome potentially of this conversation.
Dr. Tara,
Yeah, no, I mean, they're saying the men. I mean, I voted gorilla, but they made some good points there. Again, I'm not gonna personally sign up for that, but if you guys want to try it, I don't know, go to your local zoo and see if they'll let you. Yeah, no, yeah, that's insane. What do you guys think about that? That's crazy. Men would win in this fight. I mean, the exhaustion argument, I've seen it around. That makes sense a little bit. And the communication and coordination, if the men do it, maybe they can take it down. Yeah, maybe. What I want to see, though, is 100 men following me on Twitch. How about that? 100 men following me on Twitch.